Too many fish and a tall tale about a small boy.
When I first came up, I asked him if he was fishing, and he said no.
Toxic chemicals threaten the poor Knights Islands.
We're rolling them up, taking them, putting them into hessium sacks so they can be stored and then taken back to a dangerous goods store.
And dogs at the front line of New Zealand's biosecurity arrive at the Kermadec Islands. On Auckland's Waitemata Harbour, school holidays and a fine day mean there's plenty of fishing action, but also lots of potential for plunder, which is why Jason Corlett and Craig Richardson are heading out early.
It's 9 o'clock. Just heading out onto the Waitemata to see who's about and who's fishing, and just making sure they're abiding by all the recreational rules.
Although it's early, Jason knows from experience there's bound to be someone out here who's already broken the rules.
You got a line in the water yet? Nah, just got here, have you? Oh, have you finished fishing? Have you caught anything? Two. We'll just come alongside and have a quick look at them, mate. Yeah, check that.
Oh, really?
That's fine, I'm happy with those. Okay, guys, we'll leave you to it, eh?
Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
Yep, you too.
So that crew was playing by the rules. What about this one?
We're in Ministry of Fisheries. Nothing yet? Just come alongside, have a quick look. Ah, that's good.
Not much happening, but it's probably sheltered there, so
Yeah. You gonna catch the big one today, buddy?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. You know the size limit for snapper?
Yeah.
What is it, mate?
27.
27. And how many are you allowed to catch?
About 15.
No, that's on the west coast.
I don't know how much.
How many are you allowed to catch on the east coast? Somewhere between 8 and 10.
9.
9?
Yeah, 9.
All right. Today I'm going to make you the junior fishery officer for your boat, okay?
Thank you.
And what you have to do is you have to measure all the fish. We'll make sure Dad measures the fish.
We do, we've got a marker.
Yeah. And make sure he counts them properly and that all the little ones...
We've got a marker under there.
Yeah, all the little ones go in the water, okay? You get Dad to help you put that on and you keep control of this boat.
Thanks very much.
Okay, guys, enjoy the day. That's what the school holidays are about. Dad and his son getting out, catching a few fish. Well, trying to anyway. Just going to come along your starboard side there, mate. Can you move your rod just to the back a bit?
This boat is crewed by 3 guys who are well past school holiday age.
We're going to be on TV tonight, aren't we?
Oh, I don't know.
To see how big our fish are first.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. You even got all the little comfy seats sorted there, eh?
Oh, when you get old, you need everything you can get, you know?
You got all the creature comforts. You got a thermos up there. How many snap we got in there, guys?
15.
Yep.
As long as you don't flog them.
See you later, guys.
Hey, go pinch my big one.
Yeah.
They all look legal size, but Craig checks anyway, and soon turns up a discrepancy.
I think there's 16 here, mate. 16? Yeah. Now we'll try that again.
I suppose next you're going to tell me you're 21. Oh, look at that, eh?
He targets that size.
Look at
Yeah. Take him along with you. You got him.
Remember, we chuck our cuffs on and throw the key away?
Yeah.
There you go. You can be our junior fishery officer, mate.
Put that there, John.
Yeah.
Put the back, yeah.
Leaving the jolly pensioners to enjoy their hunt, Jason and Craig are back on patrol.
Okay.
Whoop.
Hey guys, how's the fishing? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was a. Have you counted the fish here? Not yet. Haven't counted them. Okay. Who's been doing the fishing? Have you been doing any fishing? Nah, you just come out for the ride, so you haven't done any fishing. So just the 3 of you guys fishing?
That means their boat limit is 27 snapper. As Craig counts up what looks like many more fish than that, Jason makes sure there are no more hidden.
Nothing there, okay. Have you eaten any fish out here today? Just one?
Yeah, because he swallowed.
He swallowed the hook, okay. So only one you've eaten?
Yeah.
I don't know how many Craig's got here, but it's no point fishing, just catching a heap of fish and then at the end of it, counting, oh, okay, I've got my 27. All right, time to go. I'll throw the rest back or I'm going to eat the rest. You can't do that. Your first dozen fish you catch, the 3 of you, I don't expect you to know whether you got 11 or 12, but when you're getting up close to sort of 25 or 26, you're getting close to your limit, you should know how much fish you've caught.
Meanwhile, Craig's finished counting the snapper.
36 of them are legal, and the other 6 are undersized, clearly undersized. They're allowed 27 fish for the 3 people that were fishing, so they have more than enough fish for they've got excess.
One of the men on board suddenly claims that the child was also fishing.
No, when I first came up, I asked him if he was fishing, and he said no. You can't change your story halfway through.
You cannot see him.
Hey?
He was fishing too. He lost his hand line over.
He lost his hand line over the side. How many fish do you reckon you caught today? 3 or 4? You were fishing today? And you were catching fish?
Yep. He did fishing on that side. He got a line on.
He was fishing over there. How many do you reckon he caught?
5 or 6.
You reckon he's caught about 5 or 6?
Jason takes a few moments to consider this change in story.
What I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to give the 3 adults, I'm going to give you guys your daily limits. The young guy here, I was originally told that he didn't fish, he didn't catch any fish, and then now we're saying he did fish. I have no way of knowing whether that's true or correct, okay?
It's been an expensive day out fishing, netting each of the adults a warning for the excess snapper and a $250 fine each for the undersize. The dead undersized fish are returned to the water, cut open to ensure they sink and are not picked up by anyone else.
Yeah, you guys got to go home now, okay? Because you've caught well over your limit, so the anchor has to come up. It's been quite disappointing, actually. There's been a few boats out here with just 1 or 2 undersized fish, and you know, these guys here, they were clearly over the limit, and they knew it's just not good enough. You know, these guys here, there's 14 excess fish with 7 of them being undersized. If everybody did that, then there wouldn't be very many fish left out here for future generations to catch.
The Poor Knights Islands, home to a unique and diverse range of marine life and used by a large number of private boaties, divers and commercial vessels. But out in these pristine waters, authorities have been dealing with a potential environmental disaster.
A no-fly zone over a stretch of coast near Whangarei has just been lifted. The ban's been in force while emergency services searched for around 100 packages containing a chemical which, mixed with water, could produce a fatal gas.
Filled with magnesium phosphide, these pods react with water to produce a toxic gas used to fumigate ships' holds. Dumped in the ocean, they're potentially fatal, as the Whangarei fire chief has already discovered.
In the very short time I had it on my boat, probably 2 minutes, 3 minutes, I realised it was very toxic and it was starting to make me quite nauseated and ill.
The next day, Ross Laird has recovered well enough to rejoin the search for the pods on the Navy vessel Manawanui. Several pods have already been recovered in a joint effort involving Navy, Air Force, Fire Service and Maritime Safety Authority.
Basically, we've left Marsden Point yesterday at 9 o'clock and we've steamed north to northeast of the Poor Knights to pick up these products here. We found the products in the water after they've been spotted by a Skyworks helicopter. They've been on board overnight. We've been taking toxic readings during the night and this morning. They have 0 toxic readings. At present time, we're rolling them up, putting them into hessium sacks so they can be stored and then taken back to a dangerous goods store. This stuff, if it does dry out, has the potential of becoming flammable.
This is why finding the rest of the pods is critical. Although the ones still in the water are now likely to be inert, if they wash up on shore or are taken aboard a boat and start to dry out, they could still be dangerous. The search area will be based around the Poor Knights Islands and Marine Reserve.
We're going to continue to the northeast and passing to the east of the islands themselves. So our plan today is to cover an area about 10 miles across and about 5 in a north-south direction.
The team searches for 2 hours without any luck. Then suddenly the eye in the sky spots more pods. So the Manawanui gets ready to launch an inflatable. On board is a toxic chemical team led by Michael Goss. With no one knowing how many pods are out there, they need to find them before they spread right throughout the Poor Knights Marine Reserve. But the choppers lost sight of the pods.
Just do what you're doing currently now. Once you've located the contacts, just stay on position until the yellow's positively on top of another one, just to save gas, over.
Just when they're close to giving up, there's an urgent call from the chopper. They've found the pods again. Success. They've got the first of the pods, but still have a big job in front of them.
The range is a lot wider than we anticipated from yesterday. We were a lot closer to the Poor Knights yesterday. We tend to be getting a lot further out now.
But as to who dumped the toxic pods,
at the moment have no idea at all. Some vessel carrying some stored product would have ditched it off in transit somewhere.
On purpose or not?
Oh, definitely on purpose, yep. So they definitely on purpose. They didn't want to pay the expense to get it removed.
there's no time to rest, with more pods being sighted all the time. After the pods are taken carefully aboard, Michael checks them to see if they are still toxic.
The manufacturer's instructions are soak it for 6 hours in the water, and after 6 hours should become to within 0.01% of active ingredient. So 6 hours in the water and she becomes pretty safe.
With no more pods to be seen, the search is called off and the team heads back to the ship. With the pods on board, they're tested again to make absolutely sure they're safe.
0.05. At 1 ppm it becomes a bit toxic. Otherwise at 0.3 you can be exposed for 40 hours in a working week, 8 hours a day, 5 working days.
As before, the pods are rolled up and placed in Hessian bags to ensure they don't dry out and become toxic again or burst into flames. As the Manawanui steams back to port, the detective work begins.
Again, this tells you the manufacturer that there's a brand name now on that bottle one.
We're looking for the serial numbers for each one of them. Name of the manufacturer, date of manufacture, any information like that that might be used for a prosecution.
In a 2-day operation, 50 sleeves of toxic pods were recovered. Investigations identified 3 ships as suspects, but there was insufficient evidence to charge any of them. In the South Pacific, the Navy frigate Canterbury is on one of its final voyages before being decommissioned. The crew is carrying out gun training today.
Shoot!
But they are en route to the Paramedic Islands to help with a very different sort of battle against the exotic pests that have for over a century plagued the once pristine paradise of Raoul Island. Raoul is New Zealand's northernmost piece of land and part of our largest marine reserve. The Canterbury's job is to deliver dock staff to the remote island with 9 volunteers who will spend the next 4 months on a search and destroy mission against weeds, rats and cats. The dock staff include Mike Ambrose and John Williams and a team of 5 dogs.
This is the 3rd or 4th time the dogs have been up to the island for doing cat monitoring. They've already helped us locate one of the last remaining cats on the island, so it'll be very effective.
The Navy's got just 7 hours to get all the dogs, people and supplies onto the island, and everything has to go in this Sea Sprite chopper. The chopper lands inside a large ring of rat traps, placed to catch any rodents that have stowed away. While the dogs get down to sniffing out cats, the humans get to catch up with friends they haven't seen for months.
Jesus. How's that ginger beer going?
I'm sure you got been drunk, bumped off.
All joking aside, for the volunteers, this is a serious adventure.
I'd been doing a bit of work on some of the Hauraki Gulf Islands and Great Little Barrier and all that, and I just knew that I needed to come to an island and I wanted to get involved with the weed project.
Saw a few surf setups, so I'm pretty stoked there. That's the main reason I came here. No, I came here to work, yeah.
But you did bring your surfboard?
I brought a couple away.
The staff all live in this large villa, built by the original 19th century settlers. The valley surrounding the house is a testament to the success of the weeding program. Now full of native plants, it was once overrun with Mysore thorns, a virulent cane with massive spikes which threatened to take over the island. While the gear landing continues with naval efficiency, John and Mike head for the bush.
Let's take some photos and inspect a few structures, make sure they're all up to standard so people using them don't get hurt.
This thick native forest has been infested with pests like black passion fruit, Brazilian buttercup, Mysore, purple guava, yellow guava and African olive. And DOC staff have built a ladder up this cliff to make access for weeding them out easier.
It's just the ladder here. That's it. My job here is to inspect this ladder and make sure it's basically safe and bulletproof for anyone coming down it so they don't hurt themselves.
John collects some data for later analysis by an engineer, but to him it looks fine.
To my knowledge, this ladder is safe, but I can't tell you whether there's going to be another storm coming through and actually going to blow the arse out of the ladder.
The next job is to inspect a stand of Nico's for infestation with black passion fruit.
There's an infestation of black passion fruit, BPF. The tape just records the last time it was visited. We've got an identifier number of the infestation and of the plot that matches an entry in our database. So in the course of searching through all of this bush, you come across these tapes, have a look around for seedlings, note down numbers of any that you find recorded in the database, carry on. This is all Nikau palm seedlings that have regenerated since the operation to get rid of rats. The weeds that this tape is marking, it's Legionella. It's been brought from the mainland and just dropped in this one part of the island, probably on someone's dirty boot when they first arrived. The spores for the Legionella are microscopic, so there's a chance that people walking through this area could pick them up on their boots and spread that weed across other parts of the island.
Back at base, the unloading continues at a cracking pace. And then the chopper makes its final delivery.
The new pupper.
Ooh, we won't pull that one up in a hurry.
Shit, no. Well, you'd hope not. Look at the way the shane's eating. I don't know.
It's a new septic tank for the hostel. Just hopefully a more environmentally friendly system than what we've got at the moment.
You're going to need a turd after this, ain't you, Mike? So we'll just put a seat on the top there.
Yeah.
Save all the plumbing.
That's right.
But what comes out first has to get in, and those who have been stuck here for months are grateful for the fresh food.
We ran out of onions maybe 5 weeks ago, for garlic at the same time also, canned tomatoes, so cooking is quite limited to what you have, and resupply is always new things, and that's really a feast. It's like Christmas.
All that's left is to pick up the rat traps and say farewell for another few months. Mike is staying on the island while John heads back to the ship.
Raoul Island is far too brief. It's beautiful though. I think I have to come back. A long-term stay. Definitely come back. A long-term stay. Magic spot.
And the war against pests on Raoul won't be over quickly. DOC estimates it will take up to 70 years to remove all traces of Brazilian buttercup from the island.